I'm not sure if you guys can hear the background noise. I'm assuming you can. The funny part is it's my grandmother in the shower. She can't figure out how to work the shower. And I don't know what she's done to make the shower make this crazy noises, but it's hilarious. But it's been a crazy visit. On the way down here, the train, I don't know if we hit something or something came off the train and broke. I don't know, but it was a huge thump um, in the train, and then they had the train stopped for about an hour. And then, of course, with this hurricane coming to Orlando, while we're here, by the way, um, they canceled our train trip back, our tickets back to West Virginia. Well, actually, to Raleigh. I drove to Raleigh and we caught the train in Raleigh. So they canceled our train trip back. So I booked us some flights out for Friday, the day after the hurricane. And I'm hoping they don't push our flights or anything because, of course, there's probably going to be damage in the area. Um, Tampa is getting a Category 3 hurricane is where it's supposed to possibly land. And it will come over top of us in Orlando at about a Category 1. So it's going to be interesting. Of course, I lived here, so I'm kind of used to it. But my mom is freaking out. And then I'll show you guys this. When we got home from the resort, or from the SeaWorld today, at our resort, at the door, they left us sandbags for each door to put in front of our doors in case the flooding got up high enough to our room. But I mean, hopefully where we're at in Orlando, we won't have that kind of flooding. We're at a very nice resort. I have a timeshare that I've had for a long time, and I use it to book our room here. So it's like a 4.5-star hotel or resort. So I told Mom they're wanting to leave, and I'm like, why would we do that? You know, like, number one, you'll be sitting on the interstate forever if we drive. And they wanted $700 to rent the car for one extra day and return it in Raleigh. So the flights were $450. So clearly I picked the flights. Well, Mom has never flown before and is scared to death of flying. So now there's that. So now we got to fly back. So now she's freaking about that. And then we get home today from SeaWorld and find these sandbags out, and she went berserk. So this is an eventful trip, to say the least. But we'll see how this whole hurricane situation works out over the next 2 days. Tomorrow, we're going to go to Toothsome Chocolate Factory, which is a restaurant. It's one of my favorites. Dad is like the person in the world that loves chocolate more than anybody I've ever seen. So he's probably going to go nuts when we go there. So I'm really booking the trip for him. But it's a long walk because you have to go through what's called Universal City Walk. The shower just stops. I'm assuming she cut off the water. The noise stopped. That's so funny. But yeah, it's at Universal City Walk, which is Universal Studios. The way they built it is you have to walk this long. I swear it's like a mile long to get to the park entry, and the place we're going is at the park entry. So I'm kind of worried about if Dad and Mom can walk it that long. hopefully we make it. I'm going to leave a little early so we have enough time to stop and take breaks if needed. But this is turning out to be an eventful trip. So stay tuned, more to come. So we're in Orlando right before Hurricane Milton hits. Of course, you can see it's been raining all day. And that's what we're worried about, is flooding. They have put sandbags at the doors of all of the rooms because we're on the bottom floor, clearly, and brought all the patio furniture indoors. But a lot of people from the East Coast, Tampa, of course, evacuated here. So this parking lot is full, but hopefully it ain't too bad. It should hit us tonight about, I think about 2 a.m. to about 4 p.m. It'll be barreling down on us with lots of wind, up to about 80, 90 miles an hour, they said. And that, of course, throws lots of things around in the air and destroys power lines, knocks over trees, things of that nature. And of course, flooding is the biggest concern. But we're in the central part of the state. By the time it gets here, it should be downgraded from a category 3 to a category 1. So hopefully we'll be okay. And praying for all those taking a direct hit for sure. If you can hear that wind whipping through here or not. See the rain. What's bad on the hurricanes is the outer part. It just keeps smacking you with hard wind and rain. Those outer bands, is what they call them, of a hurricane. They get nasty. So I was trying to get a quick video before it got too bad, because I'm not going to open the door again after this, because it's coming in. But I was hoping to get just a quick shot, you guys can see how bad this wind is coming in here. Really crazy. It's getting bad. So, Lord willing, I'll be able to post y'all this video soon. So, hurricane, of course, went by last night. This is the golf course behind us. You can see a tree busted down out there. But the parking lot and the car looks fine and great, which is all good. But we were pretty lucky. It went a little more south. Entered, unfortunately, where I used to live in Sarasota, and all my friends were freaking me out, not evacuating, staying down there, and then it decides to hit there. So luckily, all my friends are okay and good, which is great. There's a lot of damage in Tampa and Sarasota, Fort Myers, which is my old home stomping ground. But we're good. We didn't even lose electric, which is amazing, thank God. So we'll be back home in West by God, Virginia soon.